going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I've got a good one. This is a Judge Simpson clip. It comes in multiple parts. First part is defendant goes to jail. She gets a Mr. Allen. Then Judge Simpson brings her back out, and he pulls out at her heartstrings a little bit. All right. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Calls the case of Destiny Cheatham.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mary Tanna, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney on behalf of
Morning, Rob Jacob on behalf of Destiny Cheatham. Destiny, would you state your name for the record?
Destiny Cheatham.
Judge, since you're adjourning the other matter to the 9th, can we also adjourn ours?
I will, however, she's in violation of her bond.
Judge, here's the thing. I'm not sure the mom was aware of that and my client wasn't aware of that. Mom brought both girls here. I talked to the mom. She will take one of the girls home and call somebody else to pick up the other girl if necessary. But I'm not sure my client was aware that there was no contact order.
Well, first of all, thanks to Mom for bringing them because they were not here last time and had to be picked up by fugitive team. So I do appreciate that. However, Ms. Cheatham was made aware. I was, as I stated, at the arraignment where she was specifically asked if there would be a problem with her not having contact with her sister by Magistrate Fink, if there was a reason that she needed to have contact with her sister. And the answer was no.
Judge, when I did see them out in the hallway, they were far apart. They were not discussing. It's just that.
Yeah, but they came, so that's part of the problem is, and I understand maybe what mom's doing, but part of the problem is she knows she's not supposed to have contact.
Well, she will have no further contact with her sister, and mom can get somebody to come and pick her up if the court would just give her one last chance.
Governor, if I may, the problem here isn't just this one situation. The problem is there have been very clear instructions by the magistrate and potential district court on what to do, what's allowed, and what is not. And the backup problem, the bigger problem is they also failed to appear after magistrate made it very clear that was not an option. Now, I'm quite frankly surprised they're not in custody, given the procedural history of this case, but here we are. I'm glad they're here. Hopefully we can get these cases moving. This involves distributing material that involves sexual acts committed by a minor. This is no joke. The court is somewhat because you had one of the other co-defendants.
Yeah.
And we had difficulties there as well. So I'm not sure why it's so difficult to show up and follow no contact provisions, but it seems to be a problem.
Judge, she's here today. She
Did
said
you
at the
post the
agreement.
bond?
Pardon me?
Yes.
Okay, that's why she's out. She posted the bond, but then violated the bond. What is that?
Judge, they were in a cell together when they were being arraigned. Again, Judge, I'm just asking if the court would please consider, she understands now. If she did make a mistake, it was unintentional.
Well, hold on a moment. You live in Ann Arbor or Ipsy?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes.
Which one you live in, Ann Arbor or Ipsy?
Ann Arbor.
The other young lady lives in Ipsy, so why are they together? And the prohibition is on your client, Mr. Killalone.
Judge, I didn't know that at the arraignment. I wasn't at the arraignment, so I can't tell you why she didn't. All I'm at, she made a mistake. I'm asking the court. Pardon me?
My mom brought us together. I didn't.
Okay,
She had to
just,
take us.
you're not gonna get anywhere. She made a mistake, Judge. She will not make it. She'll go
It's
home
not a
separately.
mistake. She knows what the bond conditions are. Mr. Allen. Who are you? Okay. What do you want to say?
I got bills trying to get them out. They will come back to court. I was unaware about the no contact. She lived with.
Mom, I get you were, she wasn't.
Thought when she had got out on the personal bond, they had said, yeah, but she wasn't aware at this time. She just got confused. She didn't know. But they will not be with each other again.
Judge, there's no allegation that they were in a hallway talking about this. It was, and again, I don't mean to minimize what happened, but the mom picked the girls up. Again, it was a mistake on their part. They will have no contact. You can be assured of that. I just can't see putting this young lady in jail. She came to court today.
First of all, you can't see it. She didn't appear. So we had to issue a warrant. My understanding is they had to have a team go out, pick her up. She gets here, she gets her bond conditions, and then violates the bond conditions.
They were separated in the hallway, Judge. I can't explain why mom picked them up, but they were not together in the hallway. They were not conversing. They were not talking.
She should have let mom know she had that prohibition. I'm not blaming mom. Mom is doing what mom will do. I'm blaming her.
Judge, again, this is a very serious case.
It is, and that's one of the reasons why that condition is on there.
I understand.
And she violated it. Well, first, like I said, first of all, she doesn't appear. Then she violates it.
Defending this young lady would be much easier, her being out of jail. I'm asking the court to give this young lady one last chance, Judge. And whatever's going to happen, hold over the violation till we do the exam.
Now, I think at this time, I'll reconsider it, but right now she's going back. Mom can get the other daughter home. I will reconsider exactly whether I'll leave her in there at noon today.
Thank you.
They might have a docket. I have a docket starting at noon, another block. I will reconsider it in that time. I'm not blaming you. I understand what you're saying. She knew she wasn't supposed to do that. And that's the problem I'm having. Okay? So I'm going to take all of that into consideration, take a close look at it, and then make a determination at noon as to whether or not I'm going to let her back out. Okay, thank you. Court calls the case.
All right. So let's break this down a little bit. For anyone who does not understand what's going on, so both daughters are in trouble. They both have no contact orders. Now, well, maybe just the one daughter has no contact with the other one. Because if one of them's going home, then they don't have them against each other. So it's just one, the one that just went to jail. Now, mom, being mom, they have court on the same day. Picked them both up. They don't live together. Picked them both up to take them to make sure that they went to court. No, she's in charge of their bond. I mean, I understand that. It's not necessarily her responsibility, but if she wants that bond money back, yeah, it is. Anyways, so mom's upset. She was yelling from the gallery. Don't really know what she said, but Judge Simpson didn't hold it against her. Anyways, let's get into it. This is part 2. This is later that day. And yeah, this is when it gets weird. Well, let's just say it gets strange. And Judge Simpson's a softie. Let's go.
Recalls case, people versus Cheat.
Good afternoon, Rob Jekyll on behalf of
Destiny Cheatham.
Good afternoon, I'm Rita.
All right.
Judge, I've had a chance to talk to this young lady. Her mom and dad are in courtroom. They still support their daughter. Mom did pay bondsman to get both her daughters out. The mom was unaware what happened, and we've been through that. This young lady is going to tell you she made a terrible mistake by being in the same car with her sister, mom, dad also, that will not happen for any future court hearing. We're asking you to, I believe Miss Young on the other daughter's case adjourned it 1 week. We're just asking for a 1 week adjournment.
Did I kick the other Cheatham case 1 week?
If you can give me a moment, I believe it was January 9th.
Yeah, I don't think I kicked.
Oh, okay, January 9th.
Anything you want to say, young lady?
Yes, I wanted to say that I'm sorry. I did not come here knowing willingly that I was violating anything. My mom was unsure of everything. I was unsure that my sister was even in the car. If I would have known today, I would have had my mom give me bus fare or Uber fare, and then we would have went separately. I'm sorry, we don't stay in the same area or anything. There's no problem without being around her or not talking to her or anything. So it would not happen again.
My understanding, she lives with mom, Destiny lives with her mom in Ann Arbor, and her sister lives in Ypsilanti.
No, I get that. I'm just, young lady, I'll tell you what I'm worried about. And while I was thinking about it, what I'm worried about is the fact that you guys are gone for quite a bit of time on your cases. You come back, you get arraigned. Magistrate gives you a certain set of instructions for you to follow, and then you don't follow
I wasn't aware that my sister was in the car once again. And as far as me not being able
them.
to,
What do you mean? So how big is this car?
no, I'm saying I was picked up last. She was already in the car, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't spoke to her or seen my sister. Like I said, if I would have knew my sister was in the car, I would have had Uber fare or a bus fare to get here separately.
Are you talking today?
Yes, today.
So when you got into your mother's car, you didn't see your sister?
Yes. But I'm saying I didn't know that you were going to be in the car. If I knew beforehand.
Beforehand.
Yeah, beforehand. That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, what you're telling me doesn't make any sense. Or at least what Mr. Killerwald knew. Did you know you had that bond condition or not?
The bond condition, yes, I would
Would have no contact with your sister?
yes.
Okay, so then your mom arrives, right?
Yes.
You see that your sister's in the car, right? And you get in the car.
But I knew I had to be seen today. I don't have no job, no money, no car, or nothing. If I would have known that if I was violating anything, I would have had a separate ride.
No, but you knew that you were. At the time that you get into the car, you know that you're violating. I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand. At one point, Mr. Killerwald is saying you don't know that bond condition, right?
Yes.
But now you're telling me you
That's
do
because
know.
when I was arrested, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but when I was arrested, they had us in the same holding tank. I didn't know that it was even still a violation or anything like that.
Judge, the family can assure you it won't happen again. Please just give this young lady one more chance.
We still don't get it.
Judge, I think
At the time you get to the car, do you or do you not know that you're not supposed to have contact?
No, I didn't know because when I was arrested, they had us in the same holding tank. So I wasn't sure if the violation was still, if it was still anything violated or whatever.
no contact.
Yeah,
order.
no contact.
Anything from
All right. I understand what she's saying. She's not saying it very clearly. She keeps contradicting herself. I don't think she's trying to lie to Judge Simpson or mislead him. All she's saying was she knew that she had the no contact order. She didn't know her sister was in the car, but she needed to get to court. In her mind, it was better for her to just accept the ride from her mom and get to court rather than missing court. She should have said that. Um, uh, we're about to learn a lot about her backstory, which is why this turns into kind of a sad story. But right now, yeah, that's where we're at. Let's keep going.
Okay, look. You know, how old are you?
25.
Do you work?
No,
She's looking for employment.
So what do you do all day?
I couldn't get anything until I've looked for jobs.
Not my question.
What can you tell me what you mean by what I do all day?
Sun comes up. What do you do every day?
I help my mom around the house. I have nieces and nephews that I help take care of. And then I look for jobs in my free time.
When's the last time you worked?
I worked last year for probably a little bit before January. I was doing home health care.
Yes, please. Young lady,
Yes,
you're 25.
yes.
Did you drop out in 8th grade? What happened?
Oh, I was took out because I was being bullied, and my mom knew every day, and my mom ended up taking me out. And I just never finished. That's also another thing that I wanted to say. I don't really know a lot of things or stuff like that. Like,
Judge, may we approach very briefly one more time, one last time? Please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let me ask you this. Okay?
Okay.
Give me your honest answer. Did you want to be in school?
yes,
Have you tried to do anything in terms of like continuing your education or anything like that?
I wanted to, but I haven't. I've been more focused on a job.
You what?
I said I've been more focused on a job, but I wouldn't mind doing that.
So it's been like what, almost 10 years since you've been in school?
Yes.
Sure. And lady, what did you want to do with your life?
I want to be a nurse. That's what I'm doing. I want to be home healthcare. That's what I used to do before this warrant came involved, and I couldn't work there anymore.
So did you try to get back into school or
Yes.
what'd you do? What
It
happened?
was like, I'm not sure what program it was, but it was a program that they were supposed to send me out a computer, and I was supposed to go to, I think it was like Dorsey School. I was trying to go through there, but it never went through. My grandma ended up passing away in the between time, so it was just a lot going on, and I just lost track of it as far as this Dorsey School.
And then it just became easier not to do, right? Yeah. No, it's okay. I get it. So let me ask you this. If I made a condition of your bond that you had to get yourself in school, what would you do with that?
I would go and I would take it.
Would that be better than locking you up?
Yes.
Okay. You paid a surety bond, right? You did a bondsman, ma'am. Young lady, I want you in school. I don't know how these charges are gonna work out and everything along those lines, but here's what I know. You probably already had a rough life,
Yes.
and the longer you go without getting an education, it's just gonna get rougher. Have you thought about getting your GED?
Yes.
What happened? Is that another thing you just didn't do?
Yeah. After my grandma died, I lost it completely. Like she was like the only person I had besides my parents. So it was just a mind thing.
When did your grandmother pass?
She passed away in, what was it? March.
Of this year?
Yes.
What would your grandma say if she knew that you weren't going to school?
Something that I can't say here, but she'll cuss me out.
I figured that. I didn't know your grandmother. I figured that might. Oh, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna get back in school.
Okay.
You're gonna get something that's gonna allow you to move in a certain direction.
Okay.
So you don't. Have you looked into the GED program at Washington Community College?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? You're going to.
Okay.
I want you to look into that program. It's gonna be Mom hadn't paid a bondman, I probably would refund the bond to you to get you into school because I believe it's that important.
Yes.
So outside of helping your mom, and now you're gonna go to school, what else do you do during the day?
I help out with my nieces and nephews.
She was working. Now she had a job through a home health care company. And I saw this stuff came out.
All right. And with this pending, it's gonna be hard for you to get a job anyway, right?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Judge, would you consider reducing the bond modification to a lesser amount so maybe mom could get her money back and maybe help her daughter?
She won't get the money back from the bonds.
Oh, okay.
If, that's what I was saying, that if.
Okay, I see what you.
Cash, if she had paid in cash, then I would reduce the bond, get back the cash to help pay for, to offset her to pay for her education. But I can't do that the way this is at this point. We set her the other case for the 9th.
Yes.
So I'm going to adjourn the I'm going to adjourn the probable cause in this case to January 9th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Here's what I'm going to do, good lady. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to find that there's been a violation of your bond.
Okay.
Okay. Now, most time what I do is I lock people up, I send them away. But here's what I'm going to do. You're going to have your own ticket. You're to get over to community corrections. I want you on the GPS location tracking. I want to know where you are. Got that? So you're going to have a GPS. You're to go up to Washington Community College. You're to get enrolled in their GED program. All right. You understand me? Now, what's going to happen is they're probably going to send you through some preliminary testing, depending on where you are. It depends on how that program is going to be set up for you.
Okay.
All right. Now, do you understand all your bond conditions?
Yes.
Judge, if the GPS is, I assume they're available, they'll be able to get her on today?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're ordering her to go to community corrections right now for GPS tether.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I'm just saying if a tether's not available,
Why would we not have tethers?
with the way this case is going, I'm just trying to every contingency.
Okay. Yeah. But I mean, if unicorns start flying around, we got a problem too, right?
Okay,
So I'm going to release you. You get over to community corrections.
All right. Quick correction. Mom used the bondsman, so the comment I made about her feeling responsible for taking the kids to court to get her money back, not going to happen. Just wanted to make that correction. Also, yeah, if unicorns start popping up, yeah, there's going to be a couple issues going on. God bless Mr. Kilowald. He's trying. But the tethers not being available is a thing. We've heard that in other courts where sometimes the defendants have to stay in jail an extra day or maybe even a couple just for a tether to be available. So that's a thing. So Mr. Kilowald is right to bring that up. Maybe Judge Simpson hasn't seen that or he doesn't know that that's something that happens. I don't know. Or maybe his mind's just consumed by this case. But he really wants her to go back to school. She dropped out in the 8th grade. Yeah. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. You guys know what's going on. January 9th, so we have almost 2 weeks before that she comes back. I will watch it. Let's do a follow-up on this. So I'm writing this one down. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Have a great and safe New Year's, guys. Don't do anything dumb. You know my rant. I will cover you. If you do something dumb, I will cover you. All right.
Happy New Year.
And Heather says Happy New Year too if you can't hear her. Let me get closer to her.
Happy New Year.
I got closer to her and she said it softer. You guys have a great rest of your day. Until next time. Bye. Oh yeah, if you haven't hit that like button, do that too. That I would appreciate it. All right.
Thank you.
Heather says thank you. All right. Bye.
Get yourself on a GPS tether.
Okay.
I'm signing that bond condition now, or I'm signing that order now for you to get that. I'm also indicating you to get yourself to Washington Community, check into the GED program.
Okay.
Okay. I don't expect you, because they're probably not open, I don't expect you to go up today, but you sometime this week can get up there. And you can start today. You got a computer someplace or then you can check online
Yes.
about how to get yourself into it.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yeah.
I apologize, just so we're sure that there aren't any violations. I want to make sure there's no condition that she not use the internet. Because sometimes.
Oh, is there a condition that she
I
not?
just want to make sure.
Oh, yeah, it's a good point.
Given the nature of that's something we.
I don't have that one. Here and yeah, I don't have that one. You know an Antoinette Evans?
Yes, I know of her.
You know you're not supposed to contact with her. You understand that?
Yes.
Or Beverly McCoy or Sierra McCoy.
Yes.
You know that.
Yeah.
And also
Yes,
The other is Cheatham. You got that?
yes.
Let her go. I'll let you go.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, don't thank me. I appreciate your thank you. But the way that you can really thank me,
In
to
school.
get over to school, get yourself in school. Just figure out, young lady, in life what you can really do.
Okay,
You got it?
got it.
Thanks, Judge.
Is that it? That's everything? My whole day's ended? Oh,
May I approach him?
yes.
The record, people below.